All right, I'm Sam Post from PRAB, and this is the pH adjustment system. So this is the waste collection tank where the waste from the customer system is collected before it's sent over to the reaction tank for adjustment. When the tank is ready for batch, once we have a certain level in the collection tank, for this system it's 800 gallons. The feed pump turns on and starts drawing in the dirty fluid. Just to collect any large solids, we draw in through a canister filter here. There's a pressure sensor on there to fault out and let the customer know when that needs to be emptied. From there, the fluid is sent over to the drum filter to remove any solid before it enters the reaction tank. This continues until we hit the reaction level of 500 gallons or the batch level set by the customer. And then down here at the other end is where the pH adjustment takes place. Once the reaction tank is filled to the correct level to run a batch, the recirculation pump here down at the bottom turns on, draws from the bottom of the tank. This pipe here sends back to the other end and mixes the fluid just so we are ready to adjust the pH as soon as we start dosing. Off of this same line, we have a T that runs to the prominent pH adjustment system here. This is a line here with a temperature sensor and a pH probe that allows you to determine what the pH of the fluid is based on the current temperature and the chemical makeup. There's also a flow meter here to make sure you're sending adequate flow through to get a correct reading. For whatever the customer's value is, when this reads out of range, the controller here sends signals to the dosing pumps to add either an acid or a caustic solution to help adjust within range before discharging. And then once it's within range, this same pump has a valve on the line that will switch and discharge the fluid to it. This plumbing comes from a recirculation pump. So during adjustment, it flows down here through this three-way valve and down to the two adductors at the bottom. This is used to mix the fluid to accurately adjust the pH. Once we're in range for a certain amount of time, this pneumatic valve here will switch to the discharge to sewer position. The pump will turn back on, and we will discharge off this line to sewer. On this line, we have a flow meter to monitor the current flow being sent to the sewer discharge, and also to monitor how much is sent per batch. In addition to that, there is a running total to show the total discharge over the full life of the system. All right, this is the main screen for the PRAB pH adjustment system. On here, it shows the collection tank level sensor. So it shows what percent full the collection tank is before it gets fed into the pH system. You have the pressure sensor on the inlet filter that lets you know when you're transferring over if that's clogged and needs to be cleaned. The level currently in the reaction tank. On here as well is the pH setting, so you can set the range you want the system to discharge the fluid to sewer at. Shows the current reading of the pH in the tank from the sensor, as well as the current temperature. It also shows you how much acid and how much caustic you have left to dose for the system. On this screen as well, you also have how much was discharged in the last batch and the total discharge throughout the life of the system. From this screen, you can start and stop the system, as well as switch into manual mode.